Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and welcome to my channel. Now, let's talk about some crypto chart TA. And first thing I wanted to start off with is the dollar index, right? So remember, the reason why we talk about the dollar index is because Bitcoin trades inversely to the dollar index, because the dollar index is the US dollar measured against other currencies. All right, and the dollar index has been on a tear lately. And one thing I want to point out here is we have a possible, it's very possible double top that's forming with the dollar index here. You have one peak, two peaks, and then usually the way the dollar, the way the pattern would play out is you'd have a retreat from this price. So it would therefore make a lower set and then a retracement here back to around this area right here. And that'd be about $104 or so. So it's entirely possible that we do get a double top, in which case the price will retreat all the way back to about $104. And that would be supremely bullish for Bitcoin, because if this goes down, generally, Bitcoin is going to go up in response to that. Because Bitcoin is treated as a commodity and treated like digital gold. It trades just like gold trades, and gold hates a strong dollar. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin price right now. The Bitcoin price, and I couldn't have drawn this out better, but it's been staying within these two channels that I pointed out yesterday. So the channel here on the top is the realized price at 21,700, and Bitcoin has had a really hard time trying to push through this realized price. And one thing I talked about yesterday is that there is a massive a number of buyers below this price, and there's less buyers and less demand above this price here. So right now, for the past couple of days and the past weekend, it's had a hard time trying to break out from this realized price here. It's had multiple attempts so far, and on top of that, it's also tried multiple times to break through the bottom here of this channel. And that is about 20,900. Right now, it's almost about 21,000 or so. That's going to be very strong psychological support. It's nice and round. It's a nice round number. And so for the foreseeable future, at least for the near term, maybe about a day or two, we're probably going to see it continue to chop sideways for a little bit. But what I'm looking for is either a breakout or a breakdown from these prices right here. And what's going to determine this is likely what the stock market does. So if the stock market goes up, this is going to go up. The stock market goes down, this is going to go down. And it needs significant volume to push out of either this 21,700 region or below this at about 21,000. This, to me, in my opinion, is a good place to accumulate. I will probably be accumulating a little bit more when the price settles down a little bit. The RSI right now is at about 52 or so, right in the middle of the range. So right now it's not really doing much. And it's not overbought, it's not oversold. And right now we're just waiting to see what Bitcoin's next move is going to be. But if you had to ask me, I would say that we're probably going to see it continue this overall pattern here, this overall channel right here. It's probably going to keep continuing in this channel, and I'm going to say that it's going to continue in this channel until it doesn't continue in this channel, which would mean that it would have a break above 21,700. However, if it does fall below this channel, then what you're looking at right now is a retest at those lows at about 19 and 20,000 or so. Next, we're going to take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum still stuck in the same kind of channel, and just like with Bitcoin, this is going to stay in this channel until it doesn't, until it breaks down below this. And if you're looking at Ethereum and you want to pay attention to both the bottom channel here and the top channel. If it breaks through the bottom channel here, which is about 1561 or so, it can retrace all the way back down to 1350. And so Ethereum is going to probably move in the same direction as Bitcoin does, though it has shown lately to be a little bit more resilient than Bitcoin has been, primarily because of the merge that's coming up next month. And as soon as the merge happens, though, I would expect that people are going to wind up selling the merge. And just like with Ethereum, I'm waiting for a good opportunity, a good pullback in which to buy it. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum, right now, I am cautiously optimistic. I'm saying that I believe that the lows are already in. So this June low, I do believe that this June low is the lows that we're going to see, at least for the near term. Long term may be different, 3 to 5 months from now, it may entirely be different. But for the next month or two, I'm very confident or cautiously optimistic that this will be the low right here at about 880 for Ethereum, and for Bitcoin, about 17,500 or so, in that range. Now, this as always, depends upon the macroeconomic picture. If the Fed is basically going to be speaking on Friday, and if they determine that they're going to be increasing or staying the same when we talk about interest rate increases, we're going to see a retreat in stocks, and we're going to see a retreat in cryptocurrency as well. However, if they lower it, then we may actually see a boost from that. That's something we're going to be tackling on Friday. I'll make sure I cover that in my Friday video and see what the corresponding move is like. But for now, again, with Bitcoin and Ethereum, I expect to stay within these channels that I've highlighted here. All right. So another thing I want to talk about is whale number 3 for Bitcoin. Whale number 3 for Bitcoin has been aggressively buying this dip. You can see here on the 22nd, so yesterday, whale number 3 added 714 Bitcoin. That is tremendous. And right now, it sits at the highest level of Bitcoin than it has ever had. So whale number 3, not concerned at all about this price action, adding into what looks to be this about here or so, this volume candle, probably buying that volume candle and increasing their position for Bitcoin. All right, so let's get to our stories. So first off, we have crypto lender Hodlnaut is basically fighting the Singapore police. All right, so the Singapore police force issued an order for Hodlnaut to transfer the group's balance assets of $127 million worth of stablecoins in USDC and Tether. And so basically they're trying to prevent that. Hodlnaut is trying to prevent the Singapore police force from obtaining this $127 million. And they're basically saying, well, if you take away that $127 million, then we're going to have a hard time trying to remain solvent from this point out. And so they're trying to fight this. So we'll see what happens with Hodlnaut. They actually had to, I reported before that they had this judicial management motion going. And so they've actually had to go and find some other judicial managers to take over the case, because apparently the previous one they wanted, the previous person was not available, or they did not accept that position. So not a very good look for Hodlnaut right now. Next, I want to talk about this study that KuCoin released. So KuCoin released a study detailing Bitcoin and crypto adoption in India. All right. So 56% of those surveyed investors believe that Bitcoin and crypto are the future of finance, which is very bullish considering they have a population of over 1 billion people. And they have approximately 115 million investors aged 18 to 60, or 15% of India's population, reported they hold or have traded Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies within the past 6 months. All right, that's tremendous. Another 10% of Indian adults were labeled crypto curious, as they intend to begin investing in the ecosystem sometime within the next 6 months. I'd say this is very bullish. Now, many of these people, I'm sure, are waiting on the sidelines with money in hand for the crypto market to bottom and then accelerate, and then they'll probably wind up investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies after that happens. But the simple fact that over 115 million investors, okay, either hold or have traded Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies within the past 6 months is tremendous. That's amazing. And that just goes to show you that, again, even in this bear market where everyone is incredibly pessimistic and fearful, that we're seeing major adoption go forward. All right. So if you guys like this content, please let me know. Please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And let me know. Also follow me on Twitter for the most up-to-date information. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, signing out.